Hi, it's Chris. I just wanted to give you some feedback on this course so far and talk about Bloggary3 and just make a few announcements. So the first thing I wanted to share with you is that you do not have to send me your Bloggeries through SharePoint if they've been assessed and you have a score of 3, 4, or 5 on the Bloggery. So no more SharePoint if you have a 3 or above, and I'm not assigning 5s for interpretation of hope because you've just started blogging, and I feel like the 5s will come during your internship when you have a few artifacts for O2. If you're struggling with SharePoint, on Monday, I'll meet with you for 10 minutes after class, and I'll be happy to show you how you submit artifacts through SharePoint. And there's a student named Tessa who submitted through SharePoint, and she incorporated O2 as part of her submission, and I'll give you a student sample of what that should look like. So I'll do that on Monday when we meet in person. Second of all, I really appreciated your metaphors papers. I felt like I got to know you. I appreciated your passion in wanting to teach, and I appreciate your experience. I also enjoyed how diverse the two classes are. The STEM class writes well, and they know what they want to do, and they are so passionate about their subject matter. And the elementary special education class, how passionate you are about democracy and teaching your student population. It was really lovely getting to know you and just appreciating the cultural differences in the two tribes that I'm teaching and the very vastly different cultures between the two groups. So thank you for your writing and sharing your writing with me and sharing a bit of yourself. I hope that you enjoyed the Metaphors project and that it did guide you in some of your thinking and your goals for teaching and for literacy. The third thing I want to talk about very briefly is Bloggary3. And I'll just read the prompt directly. So now you are done with the reading text and you're reading the writing text, and you have read chapters 1 through 4. So the prompt for Bloggary3 is there a writing crisis in this country, or is there not? You can debate that. And how might you use a strategy or two to get students to write to learn? And remember, this is a problem and solution kind of genre. So the first paragraph you'll be talking about the problem or the so-called problem, and then present some solutions for the next section of this Bloggery. And again, just upload these Bloggeries to bPortfolio, and since you've placed your URL for your bPortfolio on Blackboard, I should be able to go straight to your bPortfolio and evaluate from there using the rubric that I've enclosed in your syllabus. So that's the assignment for this week. And then the next announcement is that next week we're meeting in Bertona 5 for 2 hours. And it's going to be one class after another. One class is from 2 to 4, I believe, and the next one is from, let me double check the syllabus for that. One class meets from 2 to 4, and then one is from 4:30 to 7:30. And I really look forward to meeting you in person. And I will be recording the lectures during this time, so that if you're unable to make it, there will be a digital recording of the lecture that I would like you to listen to. And even to cite it in your Bloggeries. The next thing I wanted to say is that on Blackboard under content, I have uploaded 10 articles in your discipline that have to do with literacy and teaching literacy in your discipline. And if you are finding that the textbooks that you're reading are not really applying to your discipline, you can start your literature review now and at least do the reading for your literature review. You'll notice that there is more explicit direction under content on how to write this literature review / annotated bibliography, and I tell you precisely what to do. So this will be worth 25% of your grade. It's not due for a few weeks, but I wanted to give you a heads up that it's there. I should tell you that there is not much out there for math literacy. And if any of you are interested in getting a PhD where you're looking at literacy in math, there's a great need for leadership and a great need for research. And you should be able to find a program that is willing to pay for all of your coursework and give you stipends for conducting this kind of research, because there is such a gaping hole in the literacy research in math. But I was able to find 10 articles, but it was a struggle in math. And then the next thing that I wanted to say was to go under content and maybe start looking at the directions for this literature review annotated bibliography. In case you have more time than you will in the next few weeks, you can get started on this, because I think I give you fairly explicit guidelines for what you need to do for this project. And then later this week, I'll actually be doing some research for what you will be doing with Bloggary3, and I will present that in class on Monday. How you will do Bloggary3 is actually a lesson plan where you're focusing on academic language. So I think that's pretty much it. I really look forward to meeting you soon in person and exchanging some great ideas around literacy in your content area in the next month. Bye.